Every tale has its ballad, just as every hand has its ace. In a game of chance, there is no gambling with cards unseen. Each play warrants different risks and rewards, but not till all are laid bare can the table be yours.
After a long day, we all decided it was best to get some rest before heading out in the morning to help Karith. We all got settled in our room and took this time to just relax and chat a bit. Since Figs removed her disguise, we asked why she was dressed up like that in the first place. Apparently, she's acting as an alibi for her cousin Frankie, who got tied up in some sort of family feud between the Trellies and the Jello-Caps. But Figs was also involved in the feud in some way because she was supposed to marry someone from the Jello-Caps to ease the tension, but she didn't want to. So this was an out for both Figs and the real Frankie. This conversation eventually devolved into speculating about Figs' love life, in which Serena implied that Figs has a thing for ears or a thing for rayon, or both? I'm not so sure, I was half asleep by that point. The next morning we joined up with Karith, who had acquired a very fast carriage to take us to the plains near Black Salt where she would perform the rite. On the way there, after yet another conversation about Figs' love life, we came up with a plan. Karith would go into the center of the field to perform the ritual, and the rest of us would be nearby to watch and make sure everything goes according to plan. We came up with a signal that Karith would use if things started to go south. She would send up a flare with prestidigitation, and the color would tell us what to do. Green meant we needed to rush in and help, and red meant we needed to get as far away as fast as possible. As Karith began, we all noticed as Rime Witches started to appear around her. She kept her calm and continued until a Rime Witch appeared directly in front of her, with Karith's father in tow. The witch also bore a striking resemblance to Karith. One would assume it was her mother, but Karith said her mother was dead, right? But based on the shock on Karith's face, we realized quickly that not only was she alive, but she was a very big problem. Clearly panicking, Karith shot up a green flare and then a red one and then another green and then another red. We had just decided it was best to rush in as we saw Karith's mother take control of the magic emanating from the ritual and thrust it directly into her chest. Karith began to transform into some kind of ice dragon or monster or I don't know, oh gods, I can hardly look.